Hello everyone, it's Sky here. Today we're gonna be talking about Wing Gundam Zero EW. But don't forget, if you like the video, please make sure to give it a like. Without further ado, let's talk about it. So it have 620 HP, the cost is 3000. The pro is that his main is Gerobi. It's not just any Gerobi as well, it have like 10 ammo, so you pretty much nearly have unlimited amount of it unless you spam it like crazy. It can keep high pressure on target, especially when you're chasing the target. You can just keep firing Gerobi after Gerobi. It have good mobility and cancel route as well. The con is that, like, with the main being Gerobi, out of angle become common, and you must do your best to avoid it. Because as you were shooting the Gerobi, and if the enemy is moving close to you and around you, it might cause out of angle. And you can see it in the gameplay that this were usually the time that Wing Zero EW get hit, or you know, get like undesirable like froze in movement. So do your best to avoid that. And the back turn, you cannot back turn shot spam like either suit, where you just like move back shoot with the Gerobi. And with that being said, we're gonna talk about his notable tools. So the main, again, it have 10 ammo Gerobi main, really powerful mid to close range, and can apply a lot of pressure while chasing someone down. This is your main way of dealing damage, definitely. You'll see a lot of that in the replay. So CSA is a rolling buster. It have a beam guard property at the start of the animation, can be used for long range as well as the Gerobi as well. The Gerobi from this CSA is actually pretty long. I believe it's actually longer than the normal Wing TV version. CSB is one-time use zero system. During activation, it will give a cut tracking property and while you're moving, but the damage is increased if you got hit. So be mindful when you choose to use that, because it's only one-time use. 46B is an okay side melee. I wouldn't go out of my way to always try to crash roll with side melee, but you'll see in a close range fight, a reversal of 46B can be really useful to pull off. 8B is a melee have pickup properties. You can use this to deal maximum damage if you knock the target down by your Gerobi or something, and you can pick them up with 8B from the floor. 2B is a dive down, commonly used after AC land, or just sneaking quick landing. So 2B, just like you wouldn't just always 2B all the time to land, because sometimes it's actually more unsafe to do that. But usually when you knock someone down, 2B follow up is not too bad thing, because nobody is gonna shoot you while you were doing that. The sub is Togi's assist. Neutral sub will use Gerobi, and directional sub will shoot 3 shots. You can fast fall off this with the main, so it's a great way to connecting 2 main together and cover landing. So you'll see this a lot in the replay, where you main and then before you land, he'll just like step assist Gero, fast fall. It's pretty powerful setup. AC is a twin buster rifle Gerobi, can be chained into after main. It's a pretty common way to punish enemy by using main to force movement from the enemies, and then punish with AC, because you don't have to cancel the main into dash. You could just AC straight up. It's also a pretty good. It's alright to use AC for anti-melee and Oki as well, or on wake play. PC, that's a directional hop you can chain from almost anything. Good way to correct unit facing angle and connect stiff movement that occur from out of angle. So this is like your main way to actually fix those movement, those stiff movement, because with the main being the way it is, you can get out of angle quite often. So if you get out of angle, you can fix it quickly by using BC. But generally, before we go to the video, yeah, I just want to really express the point about the main, like the big difference between a good Wings Zero EW and the bad one. You can really see it different in their movement, that like the good one will always be able to keep their movement and keep applying their pressure with the main without having too much out of angle shot. We obviously gonna watch a pretty good one, but if you play it yourself and then you like have a lot of this stiff movement, you should probably study more replay and try to, you know, get the better smooth movement by maybe like correct your angle properly or like use the BC to fix it. All right, with that out of the way, I'm ready. We can go talk to, we can go watch some video. Okay, here we go. So partner is 2.5k. So as you can see here, just moving, spamming main to B there to duck. As you can see, like it's not off from this range. The off angle is not too bad. Like it doesn't happen that much, but from close range it will happen more often. So you see when he shoot the main, he also drag the dash. So you gotta master that, like drag hold your dash while shooting main, so that's gonna prevent off angle as well. As you can see, he's doing that pretty good. We have a lot of side step and stuff like that as well. Side step forward, keep your main. See, that's the out angle, first out angle we're talking about, and he get punished right away. So, but obviously this guy is super good. I've seen like many of his, I've seen a lot of his replay already. A lot of his replay already. Oh shit, did I go back way too far? Hold on. Oh shit, how far did I went back? Thing here. Wait, was it here? Yeah, here. You see, that's like the out of angle thing where he just shoot and then it's froze. That's the O key with AC. Nicely done. If I remember correctly, he might lose this game, but it's still good to watch anyway when he lose or win because this guy's really good. Or maybe not, he's like so ahead at this point. But that out of angle only happened one time. If you play it yourself, it would be really noticeable because I mentioned in con and you're like, oh, that again is out of angle. Let's watch that again. It's something that you have to be really careful when you play this unit. So it's something that, you know, I stress a lot about. So you see, when you close like this, let's do it really slow. AC. Yeah, you see, just really quick there, he shoot and then it do like this stiff froze because it's out of angle. So and then you get punished for it. You got to be careful, especially close range with Garobi as well. If you froze in mid-air, nearly right away, if the enemy chooses to step into melee, it'll get you nearly all the time. But if you at least continue your movement, you can somewhat get away with it sometime. But as you can see, like even with close range, he's doing pretty well at like keeping the unit moving. So the out of angle happened really little, but it still happened, and you can see that every time it happens, not every time, but like most of the time it happens, something bad happened. You know what I mean? Like that, if he out of angle there, it would have been bad, but no, he just keep going. That's there you go. Okay, next video. You nearly have infinite main at this point. Like I never seen him run out of main unless I guess you just spam it like crazy. Use the BC there instead of just like go back and shoot to make sure you have the correct angle of shooting. So to be honest, it could be hard for a new player to play this unit, but it's only one thing that you got to be careful of. I think mainly is that like the out of angle, and it will happen a lot. So it's commonly happen for a unit with like Garobi like this, or MG unit as well, the one that like is technically shooting constantly. But as you can see there, main into AC there, you can bait people with, it's not even bait, it's like you force them to move with your main, because yeah, and then you can chain to AC for their landing. Pretty powerful. Could get out of the way faster, get stuck. Like I say, as long as you can keep moving and keep shooting main, it's just really powerful. Shooting bursts obviously is common. I honestly, quick shooting burst. If you play this unit, you're gonna have a lot of fun because your Garo gonna shot up so fast, and you can just like spam Garo like crazy. That's the charge shot A. He didn't go all the way, but still, as you can see, side step here, so the movement, the motion keep going, doesn't stop. To be honest, before I watch this video, is something that I always like, you know, worry about when I play this unit, is that I would off angle. But seeing that if you put in a lot of practice, you can get this level of control. It's pretty amazing. There's the stiffness off angle, but no one punished him for it, which is good. There's not much window for people to punish him anyway, because he just like keeps shooting the main into AC there. The Garobi, of course, too, are, you know, more harder to dodge the closer you use to enemy. But again, if you use closer to enemy, you gotta make sure, you gotta keep in mind that you might out of angle and they might like step into melee, which is a pretty powerful way to counter Garobi. So balance that well. Okay, off to the next, off to the last video. It's a pretty powerful unit, I gotta say. Pretty fun to watch, pretty fun to play. Garo. Yeah, you can see it's really it's give out such a high pressure. Like if I were that oh, that's AC into Oki, because you can use the Oki as the explosion for the Oki. Yeah, you can see like you just keep shooting Garo after Garo. Like it's so hard. He was trying to pick him up with the egg B there, which is not uncommon, but I guess in this three replay we didn't really see it that much at all. There's the rolling buster. Keep the motion going there with the side step, and there's the, you know, back turn shot. Not the back turn shot. See, have to be really careful when that happens. Usually when it happens, something bad happens. If people are dead next close to you, you usually get punished for it, unless they're like really bad. And that's the game end with AC. Yeah, I think that's pretty much cover it. So spam your Garobi, just be careful not to get out of angle too much. And if you have like a lot of stiff movement, watch more replay and see how people adjust their angle, and, you know, connect your attack with assist and BC to make it more smoother. And yep, that's it. I'll leave the video source as usual on the description, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you so much for watching like usual. I love you all.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching my video. If you want to help support me, feel free to subscribe for more video and follow me on my other social media. The link will be in the video description.